I was walking past these workers where I live, and I'm wearing these like high heels, and one one of them whistled at me. That was pretty funny. Respect. um, the reason I wear these shoes is because it prevents unwanted grounding. So like in Magic, if like uh, you spend too much time with like intuition or something like that, you then ground, and there's different ways to ground. So I guess I'm talking about grounding today. um, yeah, so there's a few ways to ground. Some people just imagine the warmth of the earth coming into their body, like red, basically lava, trickling up into their energy body, and they just imagine this, and it has some effect that they find pleasant or helpful somehow. And then there's another way that instead of grounding being connecting with the earth, grounding you can gain sort of capacity to hold on to the cosmic energies and to actually suck energy in from the earth rather than pouring energy into it. Because I think normal grounding, like I just mentioned, is like that, but having like working on grounding in the sense of capacity, I think is much more powerful. You can do both. It's good to do both. Like if you do the middle pillar ritual, like ideally if you did ceremonial magic, you do LBRP, middle pillar, and then lesser hexagram ritual. Unless you want to do like the thelemic stuff. So ideally you could do those things. And then that also does, like in the middle pillar, you also do grounding. That's part of the visualization. Then there's a couple other forms of grounding. Um, I mean, there's probably quite a lot, but two more that I would share. One is like if you imagine rooting into the earth and roots spreading, that can be cool. I haven't experimented a lot with it, but I'm excited to, because I had well, I'll say there's some kind of synchronicity to it. The way I learned that process, that makes me think that it could turn out to be something pretty cool in my own practice. So the idea is, one thing I have found is that by grounding actually has something to do with the manifestation process, which is sort of the last version of grounding where you intentionally send something particular into the earth, because the earth is a manifestation matrix. I'm not saying it like Matrix, like I'm not trying to express like the movie The Matrix. I'm not saying it the way most people, and in this situation, when I'm saying matrix, I'm talking more like mathematically, like an array of numbers that many operations are happening to at the same time. So like how a graphics card will look at like all or at least many of the pixels on the screen at the same time to compute something quickly. It's more like that. It's like I would say all of the planets are matrices too, where there's like a lot of things happening at once. That are all happening in symphony, that are all interrelated. That's what I'm trying to say in this moment when I'm saying Matrix. I think it's also cool to talk about sort of how like the film The Matrix relates to the reality of Gnosticism and the Demiurge and all that good stuff. But I wanted to get that in the shot, but whatever. But that's not what I'm talking about here. And I think the Matrix film sucks. I I mean, it's a good movie, but I think as a metaphor, it sucks. I think it's really, if you really like are focused on that and are like, oh, they're trying to tell us what it all means, type thing. You're gonna have some troubles. You're gonna be set back in your idea, or in your ideas about things. So yeah, the Earth is a manifestation matrix, and you can intentionally shoot particular things into it and get a result. And that's